I know. Absolutely. Some of you were looking like, so we have to stand while he talks? No, you can relax. Trust me, I almost fell asleep in that chair, but right side picked me right. No, I'm just joking. No, you know what really did it for me? Siren, where are you? That had me cracking up. I sat in the seat. It's like the First Lady Anna was talking about children, and Siren said, hey, your kids are going to grow up one day. Let's talk about sex deficit. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Then started showing the buff man, and I realized I was a little fluffy underneath the. Where all my fluffy men at? You guys with me? You got my back? All right. If anyone ever calls you fat, say, no, I'm poofy. Sounds better. Promise you. That's what happened when you get married and have a kid, and your wife cooks everything, and when she cooks, you eat too. Even when you're at the gym and you just say, forget the gym for 9 months, I'm going to eat with you. That's what happens. All right, so anyhow, my name is VellVett, professionally known as VellVett, but my real name is Walton. I've worked with children in special education for 10 years. I've specifically worked with, let me break it down this way, 4 years in preschool, and I want to say about 3 more years with special ed, K through 3rd grade. Just, I guess you can say it's the SM1 program, as they would say, which is the higher functioning children. But the other 3 years, I've worked with kids who had emotional, behavioral issues. Basically, the kickers, spitters, scratchers, biters, fighters. Did I mention fighters? I mean, my goodness, I came home with scratches, bruises, burns, bumps. I don't know how you get burnt in elementary school, but I had gotten burnt once before. It was just nuts. But I fell in love with kids. I mean, I realized that I'm no longer a kid. I don't know how that happened. It just, boom, just like that. Years went by. And so I realized kids are coming up after me. And it is vital for me to be an example for them that you can be successful, you can be intelligent, you can be yourself. And if anyone calls you weird, tell them thank you. That's wonderful. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to be imperfect. It is just flat out okay to be you. And I guarantee you this one thing. Everyone look around the room. Not one person in here is like you. And that's my message to the kids. Not one person in this world is like you. So you can be you uniquely. Sounds right? Okay. So in doing so, because I'm so heavily involved in music, last season when the Seahawks won the championship, how many people are not Seahawks fans? Just raise your hands. It's a scary environment to say I'm not a Seahawks fan, right? No, I met somebody in here who said they were a Patriots fan. I don't know if he's still here. Oh, no, we don't want to boo him. We just want to hug him. Love him to the Seahawks side. That's what I say. Love him on over there. But no, great guy, great gentleman I just met out there not too long ago. But I'm born and raised in Seattle. I'm going to be a Seahawks fan, win or lose. And last season, myself and a friend of mine collaborated on a song that we had no clue it was going to go viral, but it went viral immediately. The very first day, in 36 hours, we posted a music video called The Better Seahawks Anthem on YouTube, and over 13,000 views. And this was prior to us getting into the playoffs. We took the video down because of post-production difficulties that we faced, and a month later we set the video back up, and it had gotten from December 20th all the way to Super Bowl weekend, February 2nd. It had received over 133,000 views on YouTube. We were featured at the Best Western Sports Star of the Year Awards at the Benaroya Hall. And I don't say any of these things to brag or anything like that. I was extremely humbled, and yet to this day I'm humbled that such success it came out of that. But what I do say is that we brought together the community without knowing that's what we were going to do. We just wanted to create a song and just say, hey, our team is the best, And, of course, we all know we were the best. I mean, my goodness. Go Hawks. In the words of Russell Wilson, go Hawks. But this season, I decided I wanted to do something a little bit different. Since children are so near and dear to my heart, I wanted to create a video in respect and in support of my own tour. I'm planning a tour with kids, and that tour is entitled War for Love. There is an increasing rate of bullying. As a matter of fact, right out here in Kirkland, 30% of kids are being bullied in middle school and high school, and that's just what they reported in 2013. It's not even the case of the children who even admitted to it. Now, here's the worst thing. Less than half of that amount of parents even knew. That's horrible. So my goal was to do something that no other organization is doing just yet. And I know there's a number of organizations who are really there for non-bullying, non-violence, sexual abuse, how to communicate with kids about that from a parent standpoint as well as from teacher standpoint. I wanted to do something that no one else was doing. I wanted to implement my gift, music, hip-hop. Hip-hop is, whether you like it or you don't like it, as far as your taste in music, it is the most dominant language in the world today. People in Japan speak hip-hop. People in Germany speak hip-hop. And I say that, and I'm going to end with this. 2 quotes. Adolf Hitler said this: "You give me the music of the youth in a nation, and I will control that nation." And apparently there is a lot of negative hip-hop in the nation. It's a lot of negative music, period, in the nation. Anyone disagree, raise your hand, because maybe I haven't heard that music just yet. Okay, this other quote came from Harriet Tubman. She said, "As I look over the course of my life, I have freed about 1,000 slaves. But as I look back, I probably could have freed another 1,000 slaves had they only known that they were slaves." That touches my heart so dramatically that people don't even know they're being sucked into negativity. And unfortunately, whether we agree or we don't agree, music has a huge impact on the way we think. So I figure, hey, instead of talking about the problem, be a part of the solution. So I began to create videos with kids promoting good things. So in the words of Russell Wilson, go Hawks. Stand up. Let's rock out. Let's have some fun. Yes, give me some volume. 12th man, hands in the air. Woo! All right. Just want to make sure I'm in the right house. Yes. Because at the end of the day, we run this city. Seahawks, 12th man. Everybody just put your hands together with me. Let's go. Turn that music up for me. We run this. We run this city. Right now we run this city. Woo! Right now we run this city. Right now we run it. We run this city. Listen, I'm from the city where the 12th man flag waves high in the air, and on the back of rampages to the concierge. In my city, be prepared to see blue and green everywhere on playgrounds. The seniors on their easy chair, and we're loud to bring earmuffs with you. No sleep. Normally we shut the city down about 2 or 3. But when them Hawks are back home and they land in the bird nest to kick off, no ears are safe for free. And the whole city buzzing like a cellular phone. Ever since the Hawks flew that Lombardi back home. Sure, we got a lot of haters like bout time. It's about time we kick you bandwagoners on. I'm in, thought I told you before. Another smash hit that's bigger, stronger, louder, better than yours. One love to Eric Keith, boy, keep doing your thing. We keep making them hits and our city will say, run this city. Now we run this city. Right now we run it. Yes. We run it. Yes, we run this city. Right now we run this city. Right now we run this city. Yes. Right now we run it. We run it. We run this city. Yo, I tell my haters like Sherm Toe. Skip boy, check my stats. I'm about that action boss, money lynch on that. Use no erasers, ink stains mark my track. So when I'm cheesing that success, you can blame these plaques. Got a whole lot of haters in the front and the back. Jaw jackers, we got a jawbreaker for that. 31 flavors, 29 ways to attack. 25 reasons, scoreboards, and you ain't coming back. We run this city. Yes, we run this city. Let me break it down. From Maxwell to Lane Smith and Wagner, Cliff Bruce and KJ, we in it like Ben and Boy. Right now we run this city. And then we kick it like house girl. I'm name dropping over over here. Label me announcer, I'm dangerous, so like Russell, people counting me out. Now they stand amongst the haters whose jaws are dropped. A look of all's audiences applaud. What a feeling to know we got the courage to win. All odds stacked against us only fuels our adrenaline, breaking tackles like Marshawn Lynch. Outcasted, downplayed, even robbed of an inch, but they never stole our heart. We're the final frontier, the black sheep of the league, now the league's most feared. Breaking records in the playoffs, we know God's with us. Hearing trophies up ahead, saying Hawks come get us. So hyped like we drank Starbucks all night. Got Lombardi in our gazes, watching these Hawks fight. And we ain't even till we make the world scream our name. Hoist the trophy to the air and say thanks to the king. Show our sportsmanlike conduct to all of the teams. Then smile for camera flashes as we live our dreams. We run this city. 12th man, make some noise. Run it. Hey. Oh, I feel bad for Carolina coming up here. Oh. Thank you so much. Once again, this War for Love tour, it's about you and the kids that we love. That's what it's all about. Any questions, you can take a seat. Thank you so much for showing me love. I appreciate you. I'm out of breath. Told you I got some to work off here. Any questions, comments, anything in regards to the War for Love, the tour, the video, anything like that?
Wait, you need to tell them you're looking for corporate sponsors.
Yes, I'm looking. That's the man right there, if you don't know. Yes, the thing I definitely need in order to make this thing successful, we already have a number of schools eager to have us come in during assemblies. For a 60-minute assembly, I partner with the multiple nonprofit organizations such as Northwest Urban Elite and Young Urban Authors, and that's publishing children's books, encouraging kids to write books. And when I say kids, I don't mean just elementary. We've gotten a lot of high school kids writing books, writing their thoughts. So instead of not knowing where to channel your negative energy, channel it into writing. And so we've encouraged a lot of kids to do that. A lot of books have been written thus far. Urban Elite, we have worked with kids as far as after-school activities other than sports and music and the arts. Some kids just are not into sports. Some of them like strategy games, like chess or something like that. So we've been able to provide those after-school activities as well as in-school activities. We partner with the multiple organizations, even Guiding You for Life from Louisiana, a gang-affiliated counselor, came up here to work with us and try to decrease the amount of violence that was taking place in Seattle and the Tacoma area. And it's just growing. So right now, what we need in order to make this possible in more schools than just the few that have already committed is corporate sponsorship, so that we can continue to do our work and continue to provide the supplies and the support the kids need, not just after school, not just for assemblies, but for continual, just a continual thing for after school and continuing on even during school. Does that make sense? All right, I see your hand here, sir. Right now, I'm going to talk to the right side in just a minute. Where is he at? I don't need a .com. Give me a .ninja. No, our web address right now is on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. We decided not to go with the website just yet because we've been doing so much work like just directly with kids, so we haven't really gotten into that part. Yes, we do need a web address, and I prefer that .ninja over GoDaddy right now.
So go to
But don't tell GoDaddy that, okay?
Facebook.
So Facebook.com /War for Love Tour. War for Love Tour.
The number 4.
The number 4, yes. Yeah, I actually have a representative talking with their game day presentation director for halftime, but for next season because the NFL actually takes over for the playoffs. So we've done a lot of events centered around Seahawks players, but not yet inside Touchdown City or for halftime just yet. But we're actually working on music production, about 15 minutes for halftime next season. Play 60, yeah, that's who I'm actually reaching out to right now as we speak. One of the partners that we have is Pete Carroll actually funds their nonprofit. And so Play 60 is so huge in my elementary school that, hey, why not? But we don't want to make it just about sports. Play 60 really focuses on 60 minutes a day of physical activity. We want that, but we also want some academics in there as well and other things that benefit kids who are not into sports, so to speak. And there's, believe it or not, a whole lot of kids who don't like sports. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else? I think I've seen another hand. Yes. Yes, I do. That's simple. I'll get the website soon. At VellVett Music, VellVett Music. So at VellVett Music.
If you need to get a hold of Lavelle, you can just email us through the contact section on the New Tech Eastside website. So feel
And I
free
have
to-
cards that I'll set out
Yeah,
there as well.
And he's here, so you can talk to him off stage also.
Yeah, that helps too. I'm right here. Any other questions? Or we all? Oh, I apologize. I should have came over here. I apologize. I started in substitute work with Seattle Public Schools. I'm a little somewhat aggressive in my approach, so I just went directly to the principal and said, hey, listen, I like kids and I want to work with kids. How do I get involved? And they said, well, you got to apply as a sub. So I went straight to the HR admin and said, I want to work with kids. What do I need to do? And I filled out the application, started doing a few sub work. But the one thing that is a huge advantage for us males, there's very few male teachers. So they are eager for men to work in schools with kids. It's very testy. It's very sensitive because some men have taken advantage of that. But they really want men working with kids. So, yes. Awesome. Right.
All right, we good?
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, VellVett!